You guys look good, yeah. It's
Okay,
perfect.
perfect.
Yo, this hat is gangster. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I heard one of the videos. I heard your guys' washing machine going off.
Really?
Yeah, I can't remember which one it was.
Look very maroon.
Up your eye a little bit, man.
I'm trying.
You don't have some glass or thing?
So, welcome back to another episode of the Concast. We've got another NBA video to bring to y'all. Today we're out without our brother Azar. He's currently busy, so we wanted to knock off some breaking news across the association for y'all.
Breaking crazy news.
Breaking news and some really impactful news to the entire league and to one of my favorite players. Some very sad news and unfortunate news coming out of the NBA today. San Antonio Spurs star and all-star this past all-star weekend, Victor Wembanyama, will miss the remaining of the season with a deep vein thrombosis in his right shoulder, the team announced on Thursday. The Spurs said
What
in the
word is it?
statement,
Imran?
hey,
The thrombosis.
Thrombosis. There you go.
Dr. Asif in the building, yo.
There you go.
Anyways, the Spurs said in the statement that the condition of a form of a blood clot was discovered after Wembanyama returned from the All-Star weekend. The condition is typically treated with blood thinning medication, which usually precludes a player from participating in contact sports such as basketball. However, the Spurs are optimistic that Wembanyama will make a full recovery and it wouldn't linger on for the start of the 2025-26 season. This is a tough blow as one of my favorite players, Victor Wembanyama, the reigning Rookie of the Year and a first-time All-Star this year, was on pace for one of the most incredible defensive seasons of all time, along with averaging 24 points, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists a game, with the league-leading 3.8 blocks in 46 games for the 23 and 29 Spurs, who just acquired De'Aaron Fox as they're looking to make a playoff run for the 2024 season. I'm gonna just get in it's super fresh to everybody, so I'm just gonna get into it. Zach, what are your thoughts on the injury?
Oh man, I remember in the last video, I was hoping for them to make a little push for the playoffs.
Yeah,
Oh, this just shatters their dreams.
yeah, for sure. And Imran, what do you think?
It sets them back, but it's unfortunate that happened to them. At least they caught the injury now and it didn't get worse. And, it's going to let the serious problems.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
good job on
Imran,
for doctors.
Yeah.
what's your thoughts, brother?
Oh man, it's very sad news and very unfortunate this had to happen to Wemby, only at the age of 21 years old. Actually, just turned 21 this past January. As you
Crazy.
said, it's very tough news for the Spurs who just acquired De'Aaron Fox before the trade deadline. All of us here, we had all high hopes for them to get right into at least a play-in spot, and I was so happy when all of this happened because you guys knew I was saying like this was starting to remind me of the Tim Duncan days, and basketball was back in the Alamo City. He means a
Man,
lot. He means a lot to this team. He means a lot to the game, and he shows how much he loves to play the game of basketball, as he showcased that this past weekend at the All-Star game.
yeah.
Unfortunately, he won't qualify for all the major awards such as All NBA
Mhm.
and defense.
He won't be able to get those awards no more.
No, he's not gonna.
Yeah.
He won't be able to get that. He
Can't
won't
win
be
that
able to.
defensive player of the year.
That's
Yeah, due to not reaching the 65 game minimum that he needed, he was actually a favorite to win DPOI, and this by far it couldn't get any more worse for the Spurs. This is the second biggest loss for the team this year, as we all knew that Greg Popovich had a stroke as well too, and was forced to take an indefinite leave from the sideline. They were 3 to 4 games or so out of the play-in spot, and they had big time potential to secure one of those spots. We all here wish him a full recovery. He's got a bright future ahead of him, and hopefully he's all good and ready for next season. What we all said, thankfully they caught it early, and they can go from there for the treatment that he needs to get better.
Of course, obviously this is right in the announcement reaction from the crew, but no, I definitely think, just to reiterate off Imran and Amzad, that this is super tough. The Spurs had a uprising projection for the second half of the season with the emerging playoffs to Stephon Castle, the acquisition of De'Aaron Fox, and obviously their superstar playing amazing. So it definitely puts back the Spurs a lot of time, and hopefully with Fox being able to integrate himself into the San Antonio franchise, they'll be able to go and have a successful
they still might be able to make a little push, right?
Hey, De'Aaron Fox is a superstar, so I mean,
Yeah.
he got it, bro. So yeah, very very raw reaction from the crew here, and yeah, hopefully Wembanyama can come back as we're itching to see one of the best young talents back on the floor soon.
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
This is the second year he's getting robbed of the defensive player of the year. He was supposed to win that in his rookie year too.
Hell yeah, bro. Another announcement out east to the Milwaukee Bucks, who are going to be without
Our
their
boy.
six-man role star. Bobby Portis has been suspended 25 games for violating the NBA's anti-drug policy without pay because tested positive for painkillers called tramadol. Portis is now ineligible to play until April 8th, which gives him about 3 games before the Bucks' potential postseason run. Portis said dealing with the elbow injury and using an NBA approved medication for pain. During that time, I made an honest mistake and took a pain reducing anti inflammatory pill that is not approved. I feel horrible and I recognize that I'm responsible for whatever I put in my body.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Portis
Poor
took,
guy.
Portis took the painkiller unintentionally, said his agent Mark Barlenstein, which is approved. Portis considered one of the NBA's toughest players and a huge part in the Bucks rotation, being that six-man role. He's currently averaging just about 14 points and 8 rebounds per game for the Milwaukee Bucks this season. In a statement apology from Bobby Portis, I want to apologize to the Bucks organization, my teammates, coaches, and family and fans. Portis said in a statement, "I give everything I have on the court, and I will terribly be missing the playoff games for the Bucks. Terribly miss playing games. I'm sorry, playing games for the Bucks during this time. I will continue to work hard and be ready for the exciting playoff run. Thank you for support. I appreciate it more than you know." As we all could agree, this is a tough blow for the Bucks, who are 21-10 when Portis scores at least 10 points this game, and when he doesn't play, they're 8-14 entering Thursday. They're 2-5 this season when he doesn't play, with all of those 5 losses being at least 10 points. To make a run down the stretch in Milwaukee to secure seeding, Bobby Portis was definitely an important factor into the Bucks' success behind Damian Lillard and obviously Giannis Antetokounmpo. Hamza, just quick thoughts about
Our boy Bobby. Our boy Bobby.
Yeah,
Uh, it, it's very unfortunate, but as an NBA player, you got to know what medication you're taking, right? You got to know what you're
absolutely.
and oh, poor guy. It's not even like he popped a perk or anything like that. He took something a little stronger than Tylenol
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
help with his pain, and unfortunately, rules are rules, right?
yeah,
Like what?
Losing over
2 point something million?
almost $3 million
yeah.
overall he'd be
Almost $3
losing.
million
So
dollars for the
Yeah,
25 games. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the crazy part.
Absolutely, and that was the point that I was going to get into.
Yeah.
As much as every
You
single
got team
person,
doctors, right? I talked to
yeah,
your doctor.
exactly. So every time that players have any kind of pain, any kind of injury, they have team physicians, team trainers,
You
team
have
doctors that they're supposed to. I know I'm not sure about every organization, but most organizations have their players check in with their team doctors before you take anything from outside, and
oh, that's true.
these are all stuff that team doctors can prescribe to the players, things that they
absolutely.
know are not on the NBA banned substance list, which is a thing that players are actively aware about. They know that they're getting tested for these things. They know. So there's like, as much as we can say, I feel bad for the guy, the information is there. It can't be a mistake when there's so much information available to you, so much resources available to you, and you step out of bounds because you don't want to go through the proper means. So, yeah. Anyways, in terms of the Bucks factor, this is definitely going to put them back being one of their leading key role pieces in their
You
team.
bring that
And
energy,
Yeah,
right? You bring that
definitely. I
energy,
mean,
right?
like when he doesn't play,
absolutely,
in 5 of those losses they lost by double digits. So it's a big blow for
absolutely.
them.
So,
He can do
yeah,
everything.
well,
He can block, play defense, shoot threes, do everything.
Well, now you're just gonna have to be an assistant coach.
definitely,
I don't think
definitely.
Are you allowed to even
No,
be on the floor?
no,
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 you're
you're
not allowed
suspended
to.
from
You're
all team
suspended for
activities.
everything.
Yeah, but yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and recap the two news of Victor Wembanyama, unfortunately missing the rest of the 2024-25 season, and Bobby Portis missing the next 25 games for the Milwaukee Bucks. Before we check out of this video, we got hella videos this week for y'all. We got MLB, we got NHL updates, we finished up with the NFL season. So before I let y'all go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We dropping videos damn near every day, so Go check that. Go check that right now. And if y'all trying to see the best of what the channel got to offer, go ahead and check the Instagram at the Concast. And hell yeah, we'll see y'all in the next video.
Yes, peace.
Peace.